Hi, and welcome to the Perham Show. Today we are in downtown Dent, and I am joined by John and Georgine, who are both part of the Dent Community Club. And John, well, we've been here for, this is our third year, I think, that we are here to talk about Dent Days.
That's right. It's been an activity that's been ongoing, done by the community club for the community, bring people into town.
Yep.
We've been doing it for how many years, Georgine?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Almost too many, but no.
It's been an ongoing thing. It's a family event. It's a fun time.
It is. It is. And every year, the thing that I love about it is every year you guys put on your creative hats and you have a different theme. And this year, in case people can't notice by your outfits, Wild West.
Wild West Days in Dent. Yep. So come on down next Saturday, July 11th. Will be Dent Days, Wild West theme. We'll have a big top tent set up over by the fire hall here. We've got kids games, road races, all kinds of activities going on.
Great. The morning starts off with the 5K.
Correct. At 9 o'clock we have a 5K road race for the adults or the older kids, and we've got a 1K race for the little kids.
Okay.
And that happens after the 5K. So you can register for that on site, or if you'd like to register ahead of time, you can pick up an entry form either at the Dent Community Club website on Facebook or through the Lake Agassiz Pacers. And they've also got entry forms at the PAC in Perham.
Okay, wonderful. So that's one of the many events that is happening. Why don't you talk about some of the other things that are going to be happening?
Okay, the road race will be first. After the road race, we've got a poker run in Dent, and the poker run, you don't have to go out of town. It's all local. You can actually walk from business to business, and what you do is go to each participating business, pick up a card, and then try to make the best five carded poker hand you can, with the winning prize getting a t-shirt and also a $20 gift certificate to one of the restaurants in town.
Fun! That sounds like a lot of fun.
After the poker run, we've got a bunch of kids games. I'll let Georgine talk about those.
Okay, we're doing the kids games over here by the fire hall again, and on the street afterward for some of them. And what we're going to have a freebie is going to be the one for the sack race.
Okay.
And the rest of them are all going to take tickets, and each of them will have different amount of tickets. You can purchase the tickets and then go to each of the races or games.
Okay.
We're going to have
horseshoe pitching.
Yep, the horseshoe one here. And they're going to get bottles of pop for that.
Okay.
And the other ones, each, like I said, will each have different amount of tickets.
Sure.
There will be about 4 of them. Panning for gold, the sand, and there'll be coins in that.
Fun.
I don't know, John, what...
We got a shooting arcade with water, super soakers to knock cans off of some straw bales, and just different activities. Face painting for the kids.
Sure.
Oh yes, face painting, it was really popular, and for sure one girl is going to do that, woman, and maybe 2 of them.
Okay.
And that was very popular last year. And then we also have the jumping house.
Right.
The firemen.
Fire department have a bouncy house, and they'll be running that for us. So that'll be over in the vicinity of the tent area. So
wonderful. Couple other highlights. I know one of the events that's very popular is the bed races.
Bed races. Oh yeah. That's bring your team on down. We'll provide the beds. All you've got to do is show up with a team. I think it's 4 people per.
Yep.
4 or 5 per team, and basically come down as a $5 entry fee, and what we do is 75% of it goes to the winning team and the rest of it goes to second.
Fun!
That happens right out here in the main drag.
And they have to dress for it. They're going to have to, one person on the bed will be dressed in a Western.
You gotta have your cowboy hat on, you gotta have your bibs on, your flannel shirt, and we're rolling down the streets of Dent.
I like it. Okay, and another thing we have to talk about is the dung flinging.
That's right. You can come and you can flung dung in Dent.
We have shirts available.
I was going to say that needs to be on a t-shirt, but it sounds like you have that.
That's the prize if you actually hit the target. We've got a toilet seat, and it's mounted on a structure, and it'll be set up over here also. And we've got gloves for you, so come on down, don your gloves, and throw some dung in Dent.
That's awesome. And then 2 Did we talk about the parade?
The parade starts at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, and you can come starting at 1 o'clock and get in line. And if you're not already sent in an entry, we have them there, of course. So just please come down, and if you want to put something on the form, we have an announcer.
Okay.
So he will read that as the parade goes through.
Okay. Wonderful.
It's a great place for kids to come and get candy.
Yes.
It's not a long parade route, so the kids get a ton of candy because they've got to get rid of it before the end.
Sure. How fun. And then the tractor races?
Tractor races will take place after the parade up here on the main street in front of the fire hall. Kids anywhere, we've got 3 different age groups. The tractors are like what we've got sitting over here. The kids pedal them down, go around a pylon and come back. It's a timed race. We take the fastest ones and move them along. And we've got some great trophies for the kids and no charge for them to enter that.
Wonderful. And then the day kind of ends with the chicken feed.
Yeah, the big meal down in the park.
Yep.
The American Legion.
The Lions put it on, and the American Legion helps with the serving and stuff. They've been doing that for quite a few years. 4 to 7, I believe the time is.
Okay.
Right, and then that winds up with the Dent Methodist women put on a pie and ice cream social down there.
Okay.
So come have your chicken and finish it off with a nice piece of pie and ice cream.
What a fun, fun day. This sounds fabulous, and hopefully you have nice weather. We're going to plan on that.
Yes.
We count on it every year.
Yes, absolutely. And not only is all this going on, but there's a lot of businesses in Dent as well that have specials throughout the day. Kratzky Swings is one of them.
That's right. We're offering a 10% discount on anything purchased on Dent days.
Okay.
During that day. There's several businesses in line here. I can't tell you what all their specials are. I know Nootsy's, the restaurant in town, is offering root beer floats for $1 and a $4.99 burger basket. So you can come here, enjoy the day, get something to eat, and just have a great time.
Wonderful, wonderful. Great.
And also, over here, when we have our activities going on, the Girl Scouts are going to have something going on with cotton candy, I do believe, this year, and I don't know what else.
I think they're making hot dogs, brats, chips, pop.
Okay.
And that'll be right over here at our location for all the games going on.
Wonderful. That sounds great. Well, lots going on in Dent coming up this Saturday, July 11th. Anything else? Did we get it all? I think we got most of it.
No, it's a great time. It's a family-oriented event. Bring your kids, have a great time, see what Dent has to offer, and just have a great day.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, John and Georgine.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. We are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hi, and welcome to the Perham Show. Today we are here at the track, the Perham High School track, right next to the pack. Hi, Lisa. Hi. Lisa Peterson joins me again today. A couple weeks ago we had you and Emily Paulson on our show, which was great, and you guys filled us in about Relay for Life. But for people who missed it, and we're just going to give some information about Relay coming up this Friday.
Yeah. Friday, July 10th.
Yes, it is coming up
track.
so quick.
Yes.
And Lisa, you've been involved with Relay for many, many years. And if people, I have to believe that there's still people that are not aware of what Relay for Life is. So let's just share that with people.
Well, basically, it's a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. But we have we have 3 ceremonies that take place during the evening, and we start events at 5:30 out here at the track.
Okay.
Not events, we start activities. So there's classic car rides, haircuts, massages, lots of food, pizza on the grill. One team has just face painting, wacky hair, all kinds of stuff for people to do, kids especially.
Sure.
So it's a good family event. Those activities go from 5:30 to 7. We kind of have a halt to everything at 7 and do our opening ceremonies.
Okay.
And then during that opening ceremony is our survivors lap.
Okay.
Where all our survivors walk. And
Nice.
then we do some more activities, and at 9:15 we have our Luminaria ceremony.
Okay.
And that's where our honorary co-chairs speak, and then we light the luminaries. In between, usually we did our fight back ceremony later, and this year we're going to kind of put it into that 8 to 9 time slot.
Okay.
And just have a variety of kind of activities rather than a talking type ceremony. So.
Sure. This event is open to the community, and you encourage everyone to come. And like you said, it's a great event for families.
Right.
And what's really cool is you have teams that have been fundraising throughout the year, and they are going to be here setting up some booths, like you said, and just doing some really great activities. And then, of course, all proceeds will go to the American Cancer Society.
Right.
Which is great. What are some other things that you would like people to know about Relay?
Well, it's our 20th birthday this year, so we're celebrating our 20th birthday and trying to honor people that have been involved for 20 years. So we're having a reception for all our current and former team captains.
Okay.
From 6 to 7, and we'll just have some refreshments for them and have them a chance to just get to meet each other again, and then we'll ask them to walk a special lap after the survivors lap, and before we introduce our teams we'll have a captain's lap. So, and our honorary co-chairs will be honored at the dinner, but they also are all our 20 years of honorary co-chairs. And then we'll ask them to walk in the front of the survivors lap.
Okay.
This year's honorary co-chairs will carry the banner and lead the group. And then the next in line will be all our honorary co-chairs for our 20 years. So, and then one really exciting thing is that the Vice President of Community Relations from the American Cancer Society, the Midwest Division, will be here to attend our relay, and she's going to bring a little greeting, and so it's pretty exciting to be chosen to have her come to our relay.
Absolutely. Let's talk about your goal that you have this year. You guys have a really big goal.
Yes.
You're in the 6 digits now. But last year you did break that. Last year you guys raised over $100,000, which is just absolutely amazing for this community. It's just fun to see everyone come together and raise money for such a great thing. So your goal this year is?
Well, you can't go backwards.
You can't go backwards.
So we knew it had to be at least 100,000, and so we set it at about 103,000, hoping that once the expenses came out that we would clear 100,000 for sure. So
wonderful. And you guys are on you're at a good pace right now for fundraising.
Yes, we're doing very well, because as sponsorship money has been turned in and team fundraising throughout the year, we're about 45,000 right now. So almost halfway.
Great. Awesome. And another thing I want to talk about was the luminaries. If people are interested, they can still get those. It's a great way to honor somebody or in memory of someone, and you actually have one here with you.
Here that this is what they would look like, and of course people do a much nicer job of decorating than I do. It can be as simple as just putting the person's name, but a lot of times people have pictures that they put on there, and when people purchase the luminaries, that's an option, is that they can decorate them themselves and then just get them back to the person they purchased from, so we can get them out on the track Friday afternoon. So most of our teams have these available. And a lot of them are at businesses. So Thrifty White Drug, the United Community Bank, the Creamery, those would be some places where if people would shop, that they can actually get a hold of these.
Wonderful. And you will have them the night of too, correct? If people, when they get here, if they want to get one and decorate one quick, they sure can. And it's so awesome when you have all those lit. It's just such a cool thing.
It is really beautiful and just so quiet and peaceful. For lots of people love to come out and walk at that point, so they can just see all the lit luminaries and just enjoy the peace and the reflection time. This year, the St. Paul's Bell Choir agreed to come back to our event. We've been missing them for a couple of years, and that just adds some really beauty and peace to that whole time as well.
Cool, very cool. Well, and people might be noticing that there's lots of purple around town. It's Painted Town Purple this week, which is very, very cool, and that's just, again, to build awareness about Relay for Life and the American Cancer Society.
Absolutely. We hope it reminds them that our event is happening and they should come on out here on Friday night.
Yes, absolutely. So Relay for Life is Friday, July 10th. Why don't you tell us the times one more time of some of the different things, Lisa?
Basically, people can wander out anytime. Anytime at all. And it's absolutely free. So we start things out at 5:30. So that, if they want to come out and get a bite to eat right at 5:30, they can. And then 7 o'clock is our opening ceremony. 9:15 is our luminary ceremony. And then in between, we do some fight back activities and raise awareness of fight back. And then we'll be here all night.
Wonderful. People can camp out with you.
Yes, they can camp out, or if they can't sleep, they can wander out here and walk a few laps on the track, or whatever they might like to do. Maybe they're at a wedding dance and it's 2 o'clock in the morning and they want to come out and unwind. They can join us.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Well, thanks so much, and thanks for all you do for this event, Lisa. We sure appreciate it, and I know the community does too. So,
thank you.
Yes, and thank you for joining us. If you would like to be featured on our show, please give me a call at 218-209-0453.